other one is Shanti Dhariwal. He's an interesting character because many hold him responsible for the so-called coup that took place in the Congress last year, which ensured that Ashok Gehlot stayed on.
His name was the last one to be announced.
And Sonia Gandhi was dead against it. Sonia Gandhi said, "Usko dena hi nahi hai. Kaun hai ye Shanti?" And there was Shanti in the room, apparently, the moment she said that. Eventually, Mr. Gehlot was able to get his way, but it took a lot of effort. Mahesh Joshi didn't get it, the other coup leader, but Shanti Dhariwal eventually got it. And you're saying he's in a tough fight. He's that old-style leader who's been in and around politics for years.
Gehlot loyalist.
So let's now come to Vishwaraj Singh Mewar, the prince of the erstwhile state. He is trailing or looking in a tough spot in comparison with C.P. Joshi of the Congress, who Rajdeep was just mentioning, the man who lost out by one vote, who could have potentially at one time being chief minister. He's looking strong. So this is Rajasthan. Is there anybody else you want to spend some time on?
Professor Gaurav Ballabh, someone who's been in and around television.
Who lost the last election in Jharkhand, now has come here.
He spent so much time in Jamshedpur and
Jain, and guess what? So the governor of Assam, Gulab Chand Kataria, is the one who enjoys a lot of support in Udaipur. So he's written to the Election Commission, Professor Gaurav Ballabh, saying that Gulab Chand Kataria stayed put for 20 days, the Assam governor in Udaipur, meeting people during elections. But anyway, so
he's
it's a very polarized
professor
election in Udaipur.
And it's interesting, someone who contested an election in 2019 in Jharkhand and lost.
He's a professor at
He's a professor, but he tells me that Udaipur is his sort of homeland, and he's come back home.
But it's so polarized, Rajdeep. This was the first election that the Prime Minister held where he invoked Kanhaiya Lal, if you remember.
That's right.
One interesting character is Mahant Balaknath. Now, let's just take a look at what's happening in Tijara. He was the #2 candidate in that list of who people wanted as Chief Minister in Pradeep's data. He came out after Ashok Gehlot, followed very closely by Vasundhara Raje Scindia. Could he, Ashok Malik, be Chief Minister? Is he like a Yogi Adityanath kind of character?
I think that is media speculation more than.
Pradeep, what are you picking up? What was the popular? He made some controversial statements.
My job is to report what people are saying. So people are saying 10% to Mahant Balaknath versus 9% to Vasundhara Raje ji.
To my mind, if the BJP gets more than 120, one of the buzz in the...
That is just gossip.
Right, they got gossip, we are speculating at the moment, kaun banega Mukhyamantri, the BJP wins. Diya Kumari has given up.
No. But come on, if you want to replace Vasundhara Raje Scindia, you can't replace one royal and make Diya Kumari the chief minister.
And giving her the safer seat for the BJP.
Why not? Then the BJP wants to say we want to move ahead from the Raj Mahal. We want a man of the. We want somebody who's from the masses. You can't remove Vasundhara and make Diya Kumari. I mean that, Ashok, that baffles me. I mean,
you will probably end up getting a very strong organizational face with strong BJP RSS connections, possibly.
Look,
as chief minister yourself.
As an alternative to Vasundhara, if that is possible.
If the BJP gets more than 120, only person who knows who's going to become the chief minister is someone called Mr. Modi. If anyone had told me, for example, in Haryana in 2014, that Manohar Lal Khattar is going to become the chief minister, I would have said, you must be joking. The line had all the Captain Abhimanyu Singhs, all of them were lined up. Who does Mr. Modi make? He makes Mr. Khattar. I mean, the famous story of Bhupendra Patel. In that meeting when Mr. Rupani was removed, he was sitting in the back row. And suddenly it was announced, Bhupendra Patel. Mr. Patel turns to the person next to him and said, "Ye Bhupendra Patel kiska naam? Mera naam hai." That literally happened.
Oh, come on.
That literally happened.
But Balaknath fancies his chances quite a bit. He's had Yogi Adityanath come in, campaign for him. And you saw that because it was a polarizing election. And that's why he stands where he does in our poll at 10%. Because people are connecting, echoing with the polarizing narrative. Therefore, Baba Balaknath, Rajasthan ka Yogi.
That's one way, ma'am. There are two ways to look at it. If our numbers are right in Rajasthan, the polarizing narrative has had limited impact.
Has not worked.
Then why will I make Mr. Balaknath?
True.
Please appreciate.
Then it's Vasundhara Raje.
Right. So if Vasundhara Raje, I think if it's a hung assembly, chances
or close.
Yeah. If it is a 120, just go to 7 Lok Kalyan Marg and Rahul will tell us who's the next chief minister you'll have to find out from Mr. Modi's mind. You'll have to go inside his
ऐसा
mind.
पंगा लेने का ही नहीं बस भाई ऐसे
See, Rajdeep,
by guess, you know, if you don't know.
The BJP has tried to effect a generational change in many states. In some places successfully, in some places like Karnataka a little unsuccessfully.
Right.
So if you have 130, 140 seats, you will try and affect it.
Sure. But at the moment, our polls are not showing 130,
Agreed,
140.
agreed,
So,
absolutely.
given our polls, I think Vasundhara Raje will be happiest with Pradeep Gupta. She's already sent him a box of fruits yesterday.
कौन सा fruit मिला आपको?
Nothing like that. Nothing like that.
Rajdeep, problem, don't say this. The problem is you say this and people who are watching are imagining that actually a box of sweets has come. अरे सर यही तो problem है. वो official handle से tweet हुए वीडियो को लोग बोल रहे leak हो गया. अब आप बोल रहे हो box of sweets, people are saying कुछ मिला होगा इसको.
But some of the independents that you speak to in Rajasthan, they're very open with allegiance. Yunus Khan, who's close loyalist of Vasundhara Raje, is very open. He, right now standing as an independent from Didwana, was sent in 2018 to fight against Sachin Pilot. They're not given a ticket, the only Muslim face of the BJP. Very open.
Okay.
Says, if it is Vasundhara, I'll go back.
No, he's going to win.
And he will win. In
By
all
all
probability.
indications on the ground,
Yunus
Yunus Khan
Khan,
will win.
Yes, in all probability he should win.
So he
Okay.